The following video is brought to you by the guys at the Wrecking and Racing Podcast, a NASCAR podcast made by the fans for the fans. Check them out at www.wreckingandracing.com, facebook.com/wreckingandracing, and Twitter at Wrecking and Racing. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager. And when we last left off, we raced in Doha, Falco with a 7th and Enrica with a 14th. Not our best race by any stretch of the imagination. We got 2 points because Enrica set the fastest lap, but now we are preparing for Portugal in Tondela. No rain in the forecast, which is good, but a high tire wear, so medium tires are going to be the way to go during the race, I feel. So we got all of our softs to qualify on. As far as sponsors go, we have one more race until Asus in slot 5 and Balina in slot 6 open up, and then I think we can design a new part. But my goal for this episode is to fulfill the sponsor objectives so we don't go in the hole after this race, and hopefully we can get some good upfront payments from those two. But we'll continue on. Car repair is done, and I believe our car, as it has been in the last few episodes, we're completely repaired and performance has been topped out, so nothing for our staff to do quite yet. So we'll just get on through the World Motorsport Championship. Really not much to do. We have one in the mail. I'm not feeling myself lately. You tell me to push, conserve, overtake. I don't feel like it's me racing anymore. I feel like a puppet. I want to make my own decisions for a while, so I remember what it feels like to race without the whole team in my ear. I understand it's a risk, but I would really appreciate the trust. So he has renewed passion, but he has gone rogue, and I don't know what these personality trait benefits are or lowered morale. Well, we need him to be boosted. Hopefully the renewed passion can outset the gone rogue. Let's try it. You know what, Falco? Why not? Now let's take a look and see at his self here. Annoying other half. He's gone rogue, so the driver will not take any orders at all. Oh, well, I mean, that's one less thing we can focus on Enrica. Interesting. And everything is +1 for 20 weeks, so hopefully Falco can do a lot with that. Hopefully he will take orders to pit at least, instead of just coming when he feels like it all willy-nilly. I think that shuts down the how hard to push, where to conserve. We might have to babysit him for this race, but it might turn out for the best. I'm optimistic. Clark Smith retiring. Well, good on you, Clark. All right, the GT Championship. Finances, of course. Target. You're bang on third. Not bad. 10% chance of rain now. Well, make up your mind there, Mikio. And healthy balance sheet. Yes, finances are good. That's what I try to do here. I am a manager. All right, GT Challenger Series is done. Santo Parisi, that dude is on point. I think Oberhof will definitely make... No! They're tied with Team Nordhagen. With how many races to go? That's going to be interesting. It makes me wonder who is going to advance, Nordhagen or Oberhof. Interesting indeed. Pretty cool stuff. At least we don't have to worry about relegation. We are 53 points up. They would have to do nigh impossible things. I don't think it's possible for us. Vittorio Corsa with 0 points this year, I think Vittorio is going to be relegated next season, if I'm honest. All right, Tondela, travel time is here. Dogtooth, blah, 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 not about us. Continue. We'll keep the parts in the car, and I'm going to go for 6. I think we can do 6 out of this. That's my goal and hope. So we won't be negative at the end of the race. Parts are fitted. Hopefully we can have a good qualifying session, and I will see you after qualifying. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying is done. Falco on the outside of row 1 in 2nd place. Enrica with a 4th, but it is raining here, and we are locked on intermediate tires, and it looks like it is going to torrentially downpour. So what I've got, Falco's personality, we can't tell him how hard to push. But for Enrica, since she will be starting on inters and probably going to wets within the first few laps, we're going to push Enrica and her intermediate tires as hard as we can, and then get on the wets and see what Falco is going to do. So we'll just have to play that by ear. Let's go ahead and start the race. We've got our sponsor objective already, which is very nice. And Falco is going to go for broke as well, interestingly enough. We don't want both of our cars on pit road at the same time. So hopefully Falco can stretch it out here. And tell you what, we might still be able to push Laura one lap past Falco. We do have the ability to tell Falco when to pit. So based on what his tire wear is going to do, is going to be what we are going to tell Falco to do. And it is just going to downright pour within a few laps time. I don't know how long it is going to stay torrentially downpoured, but you know, we'll definitely have to make up for it. Probably next time by, I'll pit Enrica for her wets and leave out Falco one more time and then have him pit for wets as well. Because this game is pretty brutal when it comes to your wet weather tires. All right, Enrica, go ahead and pit. You will be pitting on wets. Go ahead and top off because, you know, why not? Park condition is fine. And Falco is going to stay out another lap. Hopefully he can bridge this gap, get as big a gap as he possibly can. Looks like most of the field decided to come for wets this time by. So Enrica will be one lap behind them, and then Falco will be one lap behind that. I don't know how much time Falco is going to give up in this next lap, but we will see. So you will pit for your laps. Go ahead and fill up Falco, if you please. And away we go. So Enrica will be down on pit road. Jack is up. Tires are on. A mistake fueling, but not too bad. A 2.5 second mistake. Chihiro, you are better than that. All right, so the track is soaked, and we're starting to get into wet tire territory. Now, as far as pushing Laura, I'm not sure we want to burn up the wet tires just yet. We do have to go a few more laps. So, all right, down and away, Falco on wets, and he is on fresh wets. He will blend in second place, and Falco should be able to go hard. All right, so Enrica is looking okay. Yeah, this track is completely and utterly soaked. We want to get Enrica off those tires first, I think. So let's just go ahead and have her burn as much as she can. 85% should be able to last the few laps that these wets are going to be on. But then, questions. Let's go neutral. That way, if Falco burns through his pretty quick, we'll be okay. Because we can't control how hard Falco pushes. Falco do what Falco do. Yeah, very wet first quarter of the race for sure. And then it looks like the rain is going to stop. And we're going to be coming in. I think 11 laps was in the tank. Come on, Falco, don't let him beat you up like that. Now, one thing that I might have to do is scale back how much weight I've stripped off Falco's car, because I can't also tell him how hard to push the engine, and he may be giving his parts a pretty bad run of it for sure. Yeah, it looks like in a few laps' time, the rain will subside, the track will start to dry. We have no grip yet on lap 12. But, I mean, she should be okay. She's running right there in the middle of her tire temperature. Let's go ahead and have her push a bit. Yes, you can get past Floridi. I believe in you because I think you just did. All right, 17 laps to go, still on the soaked racetrack. I imagine 2 more laps to go. I guess it just depends on what they do. If they go to intermediates for this little stint right here, I can't keep the thing up. But, you know, that little middle stint, if they go to intermediates there, that may be fine, or they may stretch these wets out one more lap and then just get on the softs. But I think we'll stick on the mediums. That way it can be one stop from here. Yeah, I think that's what I'd like to do. So we'll run a few more laps here. Let's go ahead. I think Falco will be pitting first, and there comes cars on pit road, and they will be on the intermediates. Next time by, I might get on medium tires and let the race come to us. So there's 14 laps to go. If we can save tires, that may be good, because the track is really going to start to dry out quick, and we won't have to worry about coming back in. So yeah, 11 laps to go. It may just be a splash and go whenever we come back down, but we'll let Falco do that. I'll go ahead and push Enrica. No, you don't need to pit for intermediates. You'll be pitting for mediums next time there, Enrica. So Falco will be coming down for his medium tires. Tires are on. Go ahead and fill up. He is down and away. Enrica, go ahead and pit. You'll be on mediums. And then we are going to fill you up. Hopefully we won't lose as much time on the track dealing with that than, you know, we lose trying to keep the slicks under us. Because the track will come to us. We'll lose a few spots here, but as long as we don't drop like 30 seconds back, then we can just stay out when the rest of them pit for tires. And yeah, Enrica is starting to back up a bit, but she'll be able to get on mediums here and really close up the gap. A mistake on the jack. She's down and away on mediums. Tell you, this pit crew is messing things up for sure. But the track should be coming to Falco soon. Oh, and we can't tell him to slow down. He's just going to burn through those. But he should be, yeah, he should really be making some really strong moves here, because the track is nearly dry, and everyone else is going to be coming to pit road. I know that feels good. It's because the track is coming to you, man. And the track should be coming to Enrica as well, so she should be able to make up a lot of ground here. And then we'll be on slicks the rest of the race. So the key is to stay out, and Enrica and Falco are actually the first on that particular strategy. The more Falco can... All right, so Bergman is on fresh mediums, and I don't know if he actually took any fuel. That may have been a tires-only pit stop, which is interesting indeed. We'll have to go a few more laps to really... be in our fuel window. The leader's on pit road, Tyler. We made quick work of him. So now the medium tires are starting to shine. Everyone else is on mediums, and Laura is right in the middle of all of them. So an overall good gain, I think, for Enrica. She just needs to run hard on these tires, and I think she can hold what she's got here, because Falco will need to come in, hopefully one more time. 9 laps to go. I'll go as far as I can into this run and pit for our last set of mediums, but I don't know if these leaders are going to be looking to pit anymore, which is interesting indeed. I mean, Falco is in a really good spot. He's 3 seconds back, and I mean, Enrica is 20 seconds back in the, you know, the pack that I guess she should be racing with. She only needs to make up a few more spots to be in the points, which is a very good spot to be in. As a matter of fact, since we know she's pitting one more time, let's just have her push hard. And that should be enough. In fact, we have enough distance. I believe that Falco, as long as there's no mistake, should be able to come on pit road the same lap as Enrica. So that'll be fine. Falco can push as hard as he wants. We're within the fuel window, and the farther we can go in this fuel window, the less fuel we'll have to take, meaning the more time that, you know, we can split Falco and Enrica up. I think next time by for Falco, he's chewing through those tires a bit. We should pit soon, Falco. As a matter of fact, next time by, if you please, for your last set of mediums. There's 5 laps to go, so just do that and 9 seconds. So I believe we should be able to pit both of them. Once Enrica clears pit road, your mediums, 5 laps to go. She actually doesn't even need to take fuel. So she'll be down and away, just the tire change. Should be fine. All right, so Falco running in second, 3 seconds behind the leader. Enrica's pushing her tires. Falco on pit road. Mistake. Down and away. We didn't lose any time on pit road. And Enrica should rejoin the pack as well. So Falco will be in 8th. Humi retired. And Falco has the freshest of the fresh, which is good. He can push all of these guys here. Oh, there's Humi blown up. We'll make up that spot. And I believe Falco can just push everything he's got here with 4 laps to go. Enrica should be able to push as well. I'm going to keep her on pushing on the tires. But we are going to see, with a few laps to go, we'll turn up her engine. Yeah, the gearbox is the worst part, and I don't want to do that quite yet. Falco, 3 laps to go. He's within 2 seconds on very worn tires. He should be able to push hard and get into 5th. And Enrica should make quick work of these guys as well. All right, Enrica, maximum overtake mode. Push hard if you can. She's in 9th. She may be able to squeeze her way up into 8th. 2 laps to go. We'll keep her on full burn. No, we can't. She's going to run out of gas. We're going to have to go low. I know you're churning through tires, but go easy on the fuel. Dang, maybe we should have put 1 lap of fuel in it. She's going to have to conserve everything she's got as far as the fuel goes. Final lap, 0.83 in the tank. Hopefully she can preserve. Falco, you really need to push there, guy. 0.46. Yeah, I should have taken just 1 lap of fuel. Dang, it's going to come down to no fuel for Enrica. And that's a shame. Boost, 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 boost. She's out of gas and coming off the corner, and yeah, she'll lose 3 spots coming to the line. Falco finished 4th on his own devices, though. Not bad for the points. Would have been really good, though. Here I thought we had extra fuel in the bank, but that's if I didn't push her, so that was my mistake. Man, we could have got some extra points. I don't believe we were going to make a pass for the lead as far as the Constructors' Championship goes, so it wasn't that big of a mistake. We still got some points, as long as we didn't drop out of 3rd, and we still have some cars that might have cheated. That's always a thing. Nope. So Falco with 3 points. Lissandro got the fastest lap of the race. Enrica and Falco right there in drivers, and by 1 point, Humi blew up, and that put Falco in 5th, Enrica in 4th. Yeah, Enrica's points wouldn't have mattered there or there. So we're sitting solidly in 3rd with 1 more race to go. And Falco isn't bad. It's kind of refreshing not have to worry about both drivers' strategy, just sort of play to what the driver can do. Certainly not bad, and if Falco's feeling good, then that's good. We only have to do that for 1 more race with Falco, and then that Gone Rogue will go away in the off-season. So feeling pretty good about that. At least we got points, and that is the main thing. Always keep getting points. Driver morale is good. Screw you, Thomas. We did good, and we kept in the positive. So we met our sponsor objective. We finished that race in the green, and we'll see what these next couple of sponsors are going to bring. If they bring no extra cash, we can't build a part, although we probably should anyway to get it ready for the off-season. And it looks like a rainy Black Sea, Russia, where tire wear is very high. We'll be back on the mediums for that. So an interesting race. 1 to go left this season. It looks like we'll finish 3rd in the Constructor, which is exactly where we said we would. And it should be okay. So tune in for the final race next week. That's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week for the season finale at the Black Sea. Take care.